Guys, got technical issues, just bear with me. I don't know why, because it's the same thing every day. I don't change anything. I don't like finish a stream and then start changing and fiddling things. But just randomly go, do you know what, fuck it, tomorrow, let's not make the webcam work. There we go. That's what it's like. And every day I've got to adjust it. Pain in the ass. Okay, my clock's gone. Why is my clock gone? Why is my clock gone? Just again. Fuck it. Tomorrow we'll just tell you what. We'll remove the clock. How's that? We'll do that. Yeah, no worries. We'll do that if you want.
Good morning, guys.
Is it?
Morning, mate.
Is it? Is it?
It is him. It is him.
Is it? Okay, pain in the ass. How are you doing, Dan? Welcome, guys. Right, I've had technical issues this morning. Everyone, sorry I'm late. Unfortunately, it is what it is, so it is. But we're on. We're on today. I was just saying to John there, Dan, fucking Naz and gold have been a nightmare lately. Just all-time highs, trying to get trades, been a nightmare. It's like you're coming up with trades, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're having to like really force finding a trade. I put a trade on GA yesterday. I don't know if you've seen. Yeah, I put a trade on GA yesterday. When was the last time I traded GA?
Okay.
We're deep in drawdown on it. But it's like, fucking hell, I need gold and NAS to come back down. However, guys, we're here.
I was just saying, I think it's that thing, like, you need to be able to trade the pair you're comfortable with, don't you? Like, you're able to, you know how it moves. Like you used to say to me, you know how it moves. If that makes sense. You know, whereas with any old pair, you're like, how does this move? Like, what can I expect from it? You know what I mean?
Well, what it is, you build up a relationship with it, don't you? That's what it is. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Because you know how it moves. And that way, where's my clip? Delete this. Please. Oh yeah, how have you two been? Did you see about Charlie Kirk last night?
Yeah, that was fucking
Jesus
that was rough. I saw the video. It's such a shame.
Yeah.
It really is such a shame.
31.
No one should be shot for having an opinion.
Yeah.
No one should be shot for having an opinion. Absolutely disgusting what someone.
But it's tough because he just spoke so much sense. And it's like we've lost another one who's actually normal on this fucking planet.
Stood up for normality, yeah. Instead of reinforcing delusion.
Yeah. But I don't know. Emma said they haven't caught the bloody shooter.
No, apparently they're still on the run.
Okay, no, I thought they caught him last night. They did arrest someone though, didn't they?
They arrested an old man and it turned out not to be him.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Right, anyway, we're on. Should we do top down? Right, guys, let's have a look at gold and then we'll move on to NAS. Then we'll go over the trade from yesterday with GA, which is in drawdown at the moment. Right, okay, so need I say more? Monthly candle. Need I say more? Other than that, actually, wait, I'm not sharing my Zoom, am I?
No.
Okay. Stand by. Watch my computer explode here. Okay, so welcome to the stream, everyone. Gold monthly, we are still very, very, very bullish. However, we did have 3 doji style candles, but we really don't know what this monthly is going to do. This monthly can end up anywhere whatsoever, so it hasn't really helped us at all. So what does that mean for us? Well, it means we need more data to print. We need to see how this monthly is going to end, really. It means we don't have the higher time frame buys, if you like. Weekly is exactly the same. We did break out above this level, finally. However, we broke out. We haven't retested the previous zone. So we haven't retested yet. So I would imagine a retest at some point of this zone. However, we haven't printed bearish on the weekly at all yet. So we might not be ready. But this weekly is exactly the same as the monthly. We can do anything. We can flip to we can end up anywhere. This candle can end up anywhere. That's all we're doing really when we do top down. We're trying to work out how the next candle is going to end. How is it going to close? And if we think, okay, well, we think this candle is going to close heavily bearish, then we're looking at sells. Do you know what I mean? If we think, okay, we filled the range and we could now close doji, then we might get consolidation day. Okay. But at the moment, we did break out. We've had a nice big push, but we don't know where our next zone is, so we don't know if it's filled the range because we're all-time highs. This is what I'm saying. It's just typical where I start this new channel and NAS and gold at all-time highs, which is a nightmare because the probabilities are just less, basically. So yeah, we've still got this zone at 3440. Yesterday's candle closed bullish, right? Then we did have a gap, and now we are bearish at the moment. Now, this doesn't mean anything because gold can do this a lot, and it does do it a lot. What you can get with gold is you get a breakout to the upside, and then you get a fake out. So I could actually imagine this daily candle closing bearish today, and that means tomorrow, which I'm not here by the way, would be nice. Okay, we've pushed down quite a lot at the moment, so it might have already done its move, but yeah, we'll see what we can grab anyway. But we did break out. So how is this daily going to close? Well, I know because I've built up the relationship. What were we talking about, John? That gold does this a lot. You can get a bearish close, and then you get another push to the upside, and then you get a fake out back to the downside. So that can happen a lot. However, that was preempting. Now, normally what we're meant to do is act upon what we see. What do we see? Well, the daily is technically broke out to the upside. So could we see this daily flip to the upside? Yes. So again, just like the monthly, just like the weekly, this daily can end up anything at the moment, which is not good. So we've got no buys at the moment. Let's go down the lower time frames. What have we got? Okay, so we have created some structure. We've got a zone here. And what would that be on the daily? Yeah, we've got a zone there. And now we have got a zone here. So we have got something to go off. That's off the 6 hour. That's all we've got really. We filled the range to come back down. It's where is this 6 hour going to close? If this 6 hour closes like so, then could we get a bottom wick and then sell stops underneath to come down? If it closes respecting, could we pop out to the downside and then take buys back up? We don't know until it closes, and there's an hour and a half left to go. But all I know is this is the range we're in. We've now filled the range, so we haven't got nothing to play with on the 6 hour because we've filled the range. So if we were like this, okay, then we've got between here and here to fill. So we've now got an advantage point. Well, at the moment we haven't because we've filled the range, which again doesn't really help us. So the 6 hours really doesn't give it. Well, all I know about the 6 hours, it's likely we're going to stay around this level, whether we break out to the downside or whether we close respecting. So we're probably not going to get much movement for the next hour and a half, I would think. So that is the 6. 4 hour is so the 4 hour is similar. So here you are. So there's the 4 hour range, right? Now, and then we had a top wick. You would go, okay, well, you've now got this and this advantage point. There's your advantage point. So you could have easily took sells down because you've now got an advantage point. That would have been fairly straightforward. But it's already done the move again. So missed that. 3. Close bearish. We haven't closed anything. The 1. Yeah, no top wick. You have got minus support at 3629, but doesn't really give us much again. So that's a 2-hour tap. Back up. Okay, we have got another level around here, which we haven't tapped. Could we come up to tap this? Let's come back down for another bottom wick. Similar to this, we had this drop, we rejected, came up, tapped, come down again. So if we're going to do that, is this going to flip to the upside? There's 30 minutes left of it. So if this one is going to flip, it means this 30 is going to close. It's really risky though, guys. What if we took a buy from here? That's 30. I would like to break the lows again. It means the next 30 would just power up like that. Might take a swoop entry, guys. See if this 30 can come down. We might have a buy stop above this 30, but it'd be low risk for me. It'd be about $100 I'm risking at that at all. Because swoop entry, you might even get activated and took down. What am I willing to risk to see if this one's going to flip? Okay, let's have a look. 30. Break the low. 15. 15 hasn't filled the range. Do we need to come lower down? Like that. We might have a quick swoop entry here, guys, so be ready. It'd be low risk. It'd be about $100 I'm risking to see if we're going to flip. 5. And it'd be from 3622, but I might get a buy stop above. It's all on the 30, whether the 30 is going to flip to the upside, which I'm not sure it's going to, because we know the 6 needs to close in and around these areas. The 4 needs to fill the range. Maybe not. There's a 3. Oh, where? Maybe not. But this would be a swoop entry. You've got no top wick on the 30. Right, it's got no top wick either. 15. What are you gonna do? If we can pop down to 3622 on this candle, which is the 15 candle, then I would look to take it, but we'd be risk free pretty quickly. Okay, and I'm only risking $100. That's it. So I'm gonna have a wing back buy from here, but it's gotta happen on this 15. This is a swoop entry. Swoop entries are riskier. Everything's bearish, okay, which is strange because I'm looking at a buy. But I'm looking at this as another bottom break in the low now to come back up. Three, 6, 3, 6. we'll see if this can pop down. If this 15, so my chain of thought with this is we need a top wick on this 15, right? So if we do pop down and break the low, could we get something like this where you pop down and then you come back up? It grabs some pips, but this could be if the one. Oh, there's a top wick. There's a top wick. I needed that top wick as an advantage point. It's basically saying that this one could potentially flip to the upside. But if it's going to flip to the upside, it means this 30 has to end up like that. And it could end up like that. But if you go at the higher time frames, could you see the 6 hour pulling back to there? I'm not sure, because we probably need to fill the range. Unless another 6 hours is going to fill the range. And his price go now without us. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, this is gone. Delete this. Can't take that now. I've got a top wick. And these are the type of trains what we're having to catch, guys, because it's just difficult at the moment. Where price is. Very good for your trading, but very difficult. I don't know whether I would have a buy stop above 30.
And that's what I've got at the moment. I've got a buy stop, buy stop above the hourly, which is the same as the 30.
Yeah, I
Come
think.
down and hit this bottom range, and you've got a daily bullish as well.
Yeah. I'll just put off with the 2 for me looks better. So if you flip on the 2 now, then you could look to drive up. You have got a support level here, so you could actually see this candle flip. You take a buy stop above the 2, and then you're highly likely coming up to tap these levels at least, I would think.
That's kind of like where my first, I mean, I don't know whether to go break even there or whether to just take some profit there, man, or just go exit the trade there, because it wouldn't be a very big trade if I exited there, but like you say.
But if you look at the 4 though, John,
key level, isn't it?
what is, if this 4 flips bullish and wants to close bullish, what is it stopped at? What's it stopped at? We'll see how this 30 closes, which is the 1. Okay, well, let's see how the 1 closes. Let's do a top down on NAS, see what's going on NAS. So again, we're
pretty rancid, isn't it?
awful, mate. Absolutely awful. Really difficult. So weekly. Monthly tells us absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Right? The monthly can do anything. Okay. And you've probably been there before. Well, everything's bullish. You put a buy and all of a sudden it closes bearish. Right?
Yeah,
That's like Forex. That's what happens.
Do you remember when I did that? I think it was last year, and it was in all-time highs, and it just kept going bullish. And I ended up placing the sell right at the top of the candle.
And just
like,
drop.
oh, you should never do that. You should never do that. And I was like, it's going to go bullish just because that's what it's doing. And it didn't. It just fucking tanked.
Yeah. Welcome
and I
to
just ate
Forex.
my words, and I was like, wow. It is the time that you place a sell is the time. So it's the time that you place a buy will be the time that it comes and tanks your stuff.
Yeah. So if we look at the weekly hasn't broke out yet. We did get a bullish close on the weekly, but we didn't actually close above this level. So we would need the weekly to close above and then a bottom wick, and then you could potentially take buys. But we haven't done that. We have broke a high again with all-time highs again. But with the weekly, because it hasn't broke out yet, it means that this weekly could close respecting and drop close respecting, which would be nice. I'm just not sure where it's going to do that. If you think about it, if price was like, right, okay, I've got a plan, we're going to come down, okay? We're going to come down, but what we'll do is, it won't just come down, it will fake out for buys up and then come down. So what you find is when price changes, you'll tend to get a fake out like that. So you'll break above, and then that'll be a fake out, and then it'll come down. Because it might as well, that's how it grabs liquidity, stuff like this. Entice loads of people in for buys, and then drop. So if we're going to get that, that means this weekly's probably going to break out. And then if you look at the size of the weekly candle now, is that a normal size candle? Are we going to do that? Are we going to close like that? Are we just going to close like that? How big are we going to be? We really don't know, because we're all-time highs. So we've got to go down the time frames to try and find trades. What I do know is though, is we have got a daily zone here. And we did close bearish, and now we're getting a top wick, which is pretty nice, because now if this was the fake out on the daily, exactly what I've just said, but on a daily, what would you want to see first? Well, you would want to see a top wick, wouldn't you? So could this be the top wick in order to now flip to the downside to start moving down? And if that's the case, could we just get sell stops underneath? Probably. Let's have a look at got no, it's low. Fuck the EU. So corrupt. Nah, we got CPI today, but it shouldn't really affect us. So yeah, could we look at sells below? Yeah. At the moment, I can't look at buys up because, well, the weekly hasn't closed yet, and the daily closed bearish. So we are looking at more sells below. Now you can either sell stops underneath the daily, or we could wait for closures in zones below. So for example, we've had a bullish 6-hour close back above. So we ideally would need so much, maybe a 4-hour close back below this level. So if we got a 4-hour close below 23849, we can look at sells down. Where's the advantage point? Our advantage point, we haven't really got an advantage point because we've already wicked down, but that is your fair sign of resistance here. So that would be your take partial, move to break even. You have got no bottom wick here actually, so that potentially could be an advantage point. If you've got maybe sell stops underneath. What it is, we haven't closed in this zone yet. So this is a level here. We closed bearish, but we didn't actually close back into the zone. Yes, this candle could flip, and if it does flip, it's highly likely going to tap this area because there's no bottom wick. So we do have an advantage point, and this is one of them rare occasions where I would think about putting a sell stop underneath, even though we haven't closed below, because you have got this advantage point here. That's pretty interesting. And you've still got an hour, you've still got 2 hours left to the 4, so there's enough time to flip and drive down. Interesting. The 2 doesn't look very nice. You broke out to the upside on the 2. So that's a sign of, okay, that's probably not going to happen. Probably not going to get activated. Could we maybe look at 1 closures back in? Just powering and powering it. Power. Yeah, really doesn't help. So we've got a zone here. No, we haven't. It's not the best. We've got a minor support. I'll screw with this, guys. Screw. Probably that. Would I take a sell limit from 23917? It only happened. What's this level here? What is this level? Clutching that bloody... Trying to pull up trees here, you guys. We are trying to pull up trees here. What did the 30 do? So the 30 did close back into the range. The 30's got 16 minutes left to go. 15 closed back in as well. So if this 15 closes like this and the next 15 can close bearish, I might look to take that. And that would probably initiate, even though the ones broke out. That would then be the one closing respecting this level, which we do have a minor support level here off the one. So we have got a minor support, we've got a little wick to the area there. This doesn't really help. You have got it is a level, and you reject but from the upside. On the way up, goes straight through. So really we would need a 1 hour close back into the area. Debating if this 1 hour comes up 23910, take a win back sell. I'd ignore this one. Again, would be a swoop entry, $100 on a 50k account. And the only reason I'm going off it is 2 taps there, 1 tap there, and then drops back down. This one comes straight through though, so this really, so you could actually put your stops above that. Maybe take a second entry. Tough, guys, very tough. If not, if this 15 can close back into the area below here, I would be interested in sells back in, but I'd need a top wick. I would have needed a top wick. As we would have already. That's my bloody thing. 30's bearish. 1 hour hasn't closed bearish yet. 2 hasn't even. So everything's bullish. Everything is bullish. Everything's bullish. Even the 6. Breakdown. We're looking to come and tap this. I don't know what that would. Oh. Tough. I'm trying to see if we can get some swoop entries. Quick swoop entries. So it's got 15 minutes. If this 15 closes back into the area, but might not. These 15s look like. Well, these 15s actually come up to where we're at now. And if the 15 closes above, I would probably just look to get out. Yeah, okay, so if this 15 can pop up to 23909, I'll take it. And if the 15 closes above, we look to manage risk and get out. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. Take partial move, it would be going risk free quick. So it literally, as the 15 pulls away, bring back sell. So what it would be like is, I would get out as if the 15 closes above. That's it. This 15 taps and then closes bearish back down. That's probably how I would take partial area. Back down to here. Love me like Nice. Okay. If you don't like this trade, guys, do not take it because it is a riskier trade. It is a riskier trade. They're all risky at the moment, unfortunately. Ideally want this 1 hour to do it though. I don't think this 1 hour is going to flip. This is the downside to it. So this 1 hour can actually close here. And then the next one pops up, taps, pulls away. So this is probably going to be a case of tap, reject, or straight through and stops. You probably won't be able to get a second entry on. So it is like 50-50. All I know is the first time we've been up here, we tap it, then we reject. Okay. We reject from here. So it is an area we can reject from, but we did come through again, which was here. We came straight through all the way up to these levels, and then we came back down. We see a rejection here. All I do know though is this daily could flip at any point, and if this is just the top wick, could we see this is the top wick before flipping? And if it is, I'm willing to risk £100 to see if this is the daily flip, because if this daily does flip, how far could we see this daily? Well, if we look left, we got bearish close there, bearish close there, and the next daily actually came down to this level. So we could see 23697 levels tapped, which would be a huge risk to reward. It would be it would be 12 to 1, well 13 to 1 say. That's only if the daily is going to flip. It might not, but then you've got to say, okay, and this is what I say with trading. It's like a lot of people, and this just, I'm not saying this is the right way, this is the way I do it. Every trade's different. You're risking different on the trade. You're looking at the probabilities of the trade, and you go, okay, what am I willing to lose in order to see if this is the zone? That's more swoop entries, but yeah, I think I'm probably going to take that. So we've got 7 minutes. I'd like this 1 hour to do it, but we know this 1 hour doesn't have to do it, because if we look left, it's only happened once. Well, twice it's sort of rejected from these areas, right? The one closed there, and then the new one opens up, top wick, and then flips to the downside. We'll take partial and move to break even here, because look what happens. You come down, you tap this, and then you drive back up, and you would have hit stops. So I would definitely take partial, move to break even there. But what you're trying to aim for is if you're going to tap this area, flip, and the drive down, maybe like this one for the daily. That's what we're looking at. So let us see. Let us see. So we might have some. We might have an entry on here. 6 minutes with the new hour. The only thing I don't like is exactly what I said to you, John. So if the 15 closes like this, yes, the 1's hitting a target, but the 15's not hitting anything. So if we go left, so is the 15 going to reject from here, or does it need to hit off something? Let's have a look left. You do actually have a zone here. You have got a support level around here. It's 15. Okay, I think we do. Could we see the next 15 pop up? Tap, back down.
It,
Do you know what? It wasn't, but yesterday I was grafting. I was proper grafting. Okay, guys, stand by. We've got new 5-minute candle coming. Can we have a pop? Do you know what I've just realised? Look at this here. Do we need to go higher? Get up there, sunshine. Are we there? We're there, aren't we? Okay, guys, I'm going to take a sell now. I am in for sells. I'm in for sells on this. Stops at 23926, 23926. I'm literally risking $100. Okay. $100. Short only that. The daily zone down in these levels. Where did I say that daily zone was? Look left. This would be the daily zone. This needs to go black. We're not interested in buys at the moment. So that's what I'm looking at. I've got time to get this on. This is nice. Copy. I'm in, guys, on this. It's going to be interesting to see what the next hourly does. It's either going to be stop smashed or you're going to drop. What I'm in. I think I've missed this for the trade idea. Let's see if we can get this back up. So now at 2, 3, 9, 0, 9, 5. Stop loss will be 2, 3, 9, 2, 6, 1, 7. TP1 will be 2, 3, 8, 7. TP2 will be 2, 3, 7, 0. Oh, it. Oh. Okay. We're on. So it's probably going to be the next hour. So I can imagine if we're going to do what we've done prior, the next hour is going to open up, push up, give us a top wick, and then flip to the downside. If it's going to do that. If not, the next hour is just going to open up and drive straight through. Okay. But you want to be very comfortable with your risk here. So when you put this on, look, hover over your balance and go, right, I've lost this. I'm happy to lose that. If the answer is no, then don't put it on or lower your risk. Because it is counter trend. It is counter trend. Because everything's bullish technically, apart from the daily's closed bearish. But all the higher, the 2, the 3, actually the 3's bearish on there, to be fair, and the 4. But we close respecting. So yeah, it's going to be interesting what we do around here. Really interesting. Do you know, like interesting?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Love interesting.
Okay. New hour has opened. Can we drive down? I will be taking 50% out the trade here, which won't be much because I'm only risking $100. So it'll be about $50 or something, and then I'll go risk free to see if this is the move for the daily. Now, what we're after now, honestly, if we could get a fake out back into that area, fantastic. We are in the money. Because if you fake out back into this area, I would imagine this fake out would be the initiation for the daily to start to flip. Okay. So, which would be really, really nice. But again, it's not there yet. We need that fake out. Yeah. Could mess about. We could come straight up and hit stops. We're sort of testing. It's like we're dipping our toe in to see if this rejection area. And if we can grab some money along the way, fantastic. We'll grab some money along the way. Okay, so while that's going on, because that's all I've got at the moment, our GA trade, let's go over this. Okay, now I am heavily in drawdown on both trades, and it looks like stops are going to get hit. Which, yeah. I think the sign for this, I was busy yesterday, the sign for this was the forward closing heavily bearish here. So that forward closing like that, if I was on the charts, I would have went, okay, because what we were expecting is a flip to the upside to come and tap this at least. Didn't happen. So with the 4 closing like that, that would have been a sign for me to manage risk to get out. And you could have got out, so if you think about it, you probably would have been activated there. Then your sweet spot would have been 50%, so it would have been about there. So you actually could have had some profit out of it. Obviously, I was busy, I was on the charts, so I wasn't able to do anything. But you could have actually got out there. That was your sign to get out. And then it gave you a chance to get out. So this is probably looking like, especially if you get a forward close like this, highly likely we need to break the lows. There's probably going to be stop losses hit on this one, unfortunately. I came close to stops last night. I'm surprised the spread didn't take me out. So, yeah, it is what it is on that one. Let's just see if the 6 can flip to the upside. But I don't trade GA, guys, really. I don't trade it. I haven't traded GA for absolutely years. But I've just seen a nice zone, bit of an advantage point where we could have took it. Oh, we did take it, sorry. Oil, what is nice, we had some really nice momentum to the upside the last few days. 3 bullish daily candles. So can we see the weekly pushing? I want either buys above 67.78 off the weekly or daily sells below 57.23. In this area is a bit of a no-go really, unless something prominent happens. Something prominent, like if we get a heavily weekly candle, so if we get maybe something like that, and then we get a bottom wick, we could potentially get buy stops on, but I would need a steep bottom wick. We got a bottom wick, buy stops above the weekly to come up to fill the rest of the range. Because it would be a sign you need to, you're coming to tap that zone again. So yeah, we're close. What is gold doing?
It's getting ready to give me a win. That's what it's doing.
Are you in on gold?
Not yet. I'm about to get it.
Well, if we look at the 30, what I said, remember I said we're looking at buys here? So we look at the buys here. Would have been, I just wanted a bit lower and we could have took buys up, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been better if you had that, really, wouldn't it? Another little liquidity grab.
Yeah, the issue you've got now is if you look at the one's closed bearish, right? So this one could come up, create a top wick for this one, and then flip to the downside, no problem at all.
Don't say things like that.
I know, but I know, that that's what could happen. However, there are two can also buy stop above can flip to the upside and drive up. So you've got contradiction between the 1 and the 2. So which one's stronger? Which one do you go off?
2.
2.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think my argument would be if the 2 flips and it closes bullish, then I'll stay in on it. But if it flips and it doesn't close bullish,
Yeah.
then I'll probably close the trade out on a small loss.
Yeah. The thing what puts me off is look at the 4. I mean, what is that 4 bouncing off?
I know.
What's it bouncing off? I really don't know. If
If
this 4 closes bullish, this is brand new data. So for me, I think this 4 probably needs to close down in these levels. Oh, I might be wrong. It's an hour left. I'll just be careful with that one because that one could easily come up. You think if you go with the 4 and we think the 4 needs to close down here, this one could easily come up, tap the top wick for this, and then take you down. It's not me. Don't do it. Do you, John? Right? I'm just telling you what I think. Okay.
It sounds like political fear mongering. That does.
Yeah. But yeah, the 2 could. But then again, the 4 could flip to the upside, tap previous support. You don't know. You might not even get activated here. I mean, look at the 1 now. All I see is the 4. What is the 4 bouncing off? I think the 4 probably needs to close around 3624. What's Nas doing? And this daily, it's all on this daily for us. If this daily could flip to the downside, that would be fantastic. I'm just not sure if it's going to. But if it does, I'm willing to put a bet on it to see if it's going to reject. And if it's going to reject, this is a nice area to reject from. You could argue and say you fill 50% of this wick, which is not too bad. But it might just want that little steeper wick before it does so, which obviously would catch us out. My get out though is if the 15 closes above. The 15 closes above this zone, I'll look to get out. But ideally, we can just start rejecting from here. So if we look at this, these 15s, none of these 15s close above 239.10 on that area. And if we come back to this area, come on. This 15 closed above, pushed high. I mean, it would have played out, to be honest with you, but if the 15 closes above, it all end up like this. 15 closes above, that's your sign to get out. You get out at break even, or just a tiny profit if you want to do, but break even. And then, if price done this, see, this one on about, break, fake out, back into the area, 15 close back into the area, we would just take a sell again. And then straight down. So if the 15 does close above, we'd look to get out and we'll wait for closures back below. Once we get the closure back below, that's where we could look to get back in. we'd have to close back below, because if you look at this 15 is closed respecting, and then look at that. Boom, gone. Absolutely gone. So yeah. That's all I've got at the moment, guys. I won't lie. It's been another difficult day. Absolutely. I think the universe is telling me, the Forex gods are telling me, you know, this is going to be good for you. We're going to start you off hard and go from there.
And then we're just going to sell for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally. I'm in Newcastle this weekend, Dan.
Are you?
Yep. Listen to this. I thought, right, okay, I'm going to try and get Barcelona tickets, Newcastle, Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and obviously, there's no point putting the ballot in. I put in for the ballot last year about 4 games, right? Got nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I just thought there's no point. I haven't even paid for membership this year. Right?
Well, it's not a guarantee either, so...
That's it. Why pay for membership when you can't even get a fucking ticket?
Yeah,
So,
it's pointless to me.
So then I thought, right, me and Mason, jump in the car, we'll go for the Barcelona game. Because imagine that as a kid, mate. You would remember that for the rest of your life. I thought, we'll go for the Barcelona game. Guess how much the tickets were for one adult, one child?
Oh, I don't know.
Nearly £1,000.
Oh, you kidding?
890 odd quid. 900 quid, say.
No way.
And this is through, obviously, third-party sites, because it's the only way you can get a ticket. And I just thought, I sat there, and here's the thing with me, it's not as if I can't afford it, it's more the principle with things. And I won't go to places unless the principle's right. And
this is why we like you, Pete, because you're a man of principle.
Yeah, I just...
Well, I saw a post about, there's a class in the school.
Dundee?
Yeah.
I've seen that, yeah. Like, why Dundee? What's Dundee got with Newcastle? You would think if you're going to give schools tickets, it'd be like within the area. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. But I just couldn't justify it. So anyway, then I thought, well, do you know what? We haven't been to a game for a while, so I just... Wolves Newcastle this weekend.
Nice.
So we're going to Wolves Newcastle this weekend.
It's a good one at the win as well, isn't it? So
yeah, it's... When
of the season.
Yeah, when I'll be honest with you, when I get the games, I do get the games where I think, oh, you know, we could win. The worst thing is going to a game and it's 0-0. What a waste.
Especially travelling all the way up from Wales.
Yeah. You want at least 1 goal, don't you?
Well, that's it.
So, yeah.
The Liverpool game would have been a good game.
Oh, mate, that would have been an amazing game. Absolutely amazing game. That was one of the best games I've seen for a long time.
Mm.
One of the best games I have seen, though, was, well, the best match I've ever watched, right? Ever watched, was Argentina and France World Cup final. That was an unbelievable game. Loads of goals, like drama. It was just fucking mental. What is the 15 doing here, guys? We're only getting out of this if the 15 closes above. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know, watch Newcastle. I'm going to get a Parmo on Friday night. I have a nice Parmo. And then I'm going to Fujiyama. You ever been to Fujiyama?
Nah.
My favourite restaurant, mate. Unbelievable Japanese food. They cook it all in front of you. Mason loves it. Emma loves it as well. So straight after the game, we're going to go to Fujiyama. Fantastic.
Sounds lovely.
How are you, John?
It should be raining up here all day, but sun's come out. It's motion in.
Yeah, the weather's been miserable here. It's getting cold now.
Autumn's coming. Fast.
It's getting cold.
To be honest with you, like I think the weather is it cooling down is actually quite welcome for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a warm summer.
Yeah, it's been a nice summer. Can't complain really. I mean, look at that 15 now. This 15 is closing out, guys. What is the one doing? Go reject.
No, looking good.
No, it's not. I'm going to be getting out, guys, if this 15 closes like this. We should get a bottom wick with this 15. Take it down. So we need a 15 close back below this level at 239. If we get that, so I'm going to be getting out once the 15 pulls back to break even, guys. Okay. If it pulls back to break even. Well, this is just it's just summed up the charts, my trading since streaming. It's probably been, I won't lie, the whole time I've been live streaming, probably been the most difficult time of trading the last two weeks. It really has, with the all-time highs on both pairs.
Yeah.
It's been so difficult.
They both has all-time highs.
Yeah. I tell you what, if we pop straight up, right? Don't have to. But if we pop straight up, I'll take another entry here. I'm only $100 risk on the first one, so this will be like $18. But if we do pop straight up, I'll take another entry at 23923. But I don't know. I mean, he did pop straight through here. But here you messed about. He came back to break even. And here, again, you rejected from this level. I've got that song stuck in my head. Only Fools and Horses. Awesome. It's not Only Fools and Horses, is it? It's Oasis. Same thing. I'm not an Oasis fan, me, are you?
Nah, used to be when I was younger.
Got a few good songs, but just, I don't know.
Too similar and drony. In case there's a full-fledged adult. I say that loosely.
Let's have a quick look at gold, guys. See what gold's doing. That one's messing about, isn't it? 42 minutes left to this 4. Awful areas, man. See, if we need to come back up, I think we need to create some liquidity. So the way we create liquidity, create a low, come back up. People are buying. Stop losses are here now. People are buying. And then break another low. That's exactly what happened here. Create a low. Came up. People would have been buying. Grabbed all the stop losses and then went. So are we going to do the same again? I tell you what though, if gold does pop out and break low and then close back in, I will then look for buys. Till then, I am looking to introduce another pair. what is not all-time highs. So if you have any, what you'd like me to start looking at, give me a shout. What I want to know is, did this 1 hour break above this? No, it didn't. So where did this next 1 hour push to? You're at break even now if you wanted to get out. I hold this, guys, because the one's closed respecting still. You can either get out now and wait for a 15 close back below, or you can just hold if you're happy with the risk. So if this one is going to flip, so this one closed respecting, and then came up, created a top wick, and then flipped back to the downside. Now the one is still staying in line. The one is still staying in line. One closed, pushed up, created a top wick. Could this one flip to come back down? We do need a retest of this zone, I would imagine. There's the break, there's the retest. So we probably do need a retest. But when you come down the lower time frames, let's have a look at the 30 quickly. Close respecting too. And that 30 close respecting. 9 minutes left of this 15. If you got a 15 close back below this level, you'd be looking to re-enter anyway. So it's completely up to yourself whether you get out, wait for this 15-minute close, and then re-enter, or whether you just hold. I'm just going to hold, guys. I'm just holding at the moment. At the moment, the 1 and the 30 still looking good for us. Let's have a look at the 2. The 2 hasn't closed as of yet. We haven't got much data from the 2, I don't think. The 2, last time the 2 closed here, we came up, tapped, pulled back, tapped. We have already tapped the downside. So how's this 2 going to close? We really don't know. We don't know how this 2 is going to close, do we? What's the 3 doing? 3 is bearish, which is nice. It's had a really big push on the 3. So could the 3 pull back? The 4 is similar. We were bearish. Could the 4 pull back? Could the 4 even... 38 minutes, unlikely. 6. 8 minutes. So this 15 could just be giving you that bottom wick, like, so this 15 could flip to the upside still at any point if you don't get out. So make sure if it stops, I told you to get out if you wanted to get out, right? But if we look, oh, wasn't this one, that was this one. If you look at this 15 closed above, this 15 came all the way as low as this level. If I mark that up, I'll mark it up in a pink colour. Yeah. Let's see if it taps that. Nearly tapped it. Okay, so that means, and then if you look what this done, bullish close, then we messed about. So let's see what is going to happen. It's good that we're getting a bearish close though, because the other times where we've drove through and hit stops, you've literally drove straight through. Yes, it took another candle just to finish it off, but that big pushing candle. So if we can just close bearish on this 15, that gives us more towards this. So we know we then can break the highs again, but then we know we can get a fake out back to the downside. And you think if you get that fake out, you would be then, oh, actually, my confidence in the trade now is pretty high now because I've had a fake out. Why would you fake out here without, well, you know you need to come and break some lows at least. Oh, that's a nice close if we can close like that. Got a girlfriend yet, John? Morning, guys. You are? John? He's fell asleep again, hasn't he?
No.
Yeah, he's fell
Two,
asleep.
two.
He's got 2 girlfriends, hasn't
Yeah.
he? 2 girlfriends.
That looks nice.
Yeah, this 15's looking really nice. Oh, look at that 5. Oh, he's still respecting on the 5 though. That's a bit dodgy. 30 seconds. So we could easily the next 5 fake out back in. Easily. But let's see what this 15 does. I'd probably be re-entering anyway if the 15 closed below here. So we just need a 15 closed below there. You'd be looking to re-enter. It's a lovely close. Oh god. So as you can see, oh you can't see, can you? I've took the relentless sign down. I've got a new neon sign coming, but I am debating on whether to change the logo slightly on the crow's nest. So I've just held off at the moment. So I'll just put this up for now. It's just a Union Jack flag, that's all. I'll probably have a knock on the door from the council asking me to take it down.
Oh yeah.
So, wait, how did you know this flag was up in here?
I've been watching it. You're streaming.
Yeah.
Take it down, bud. Thanks for that winning trade.
So this is our take partial move to break even, where I'll be taking 50% out of this trade, guys. 50%. And I'll let the rest rock all the way down as if the daily's going to flip to 23704. It's a lovely 15 close back in. It's quite a nice, confident one. Tell you what, I fancy a latte, Dan.
A latte.
Yeah, I fancy a nice latte. Nice latte.
I'm gonna go for a brew.
For a brew?
A brew.
Brew, lad.
What
Look at
brew?
that. Did I just miss a trade?
Did you not get in on this?
No, I was fucking downstairs bloody giving my cat medicine.
Oh, you sausage.
Oh no, mate, oh no.
Which girlfriend is that?
Wait, which one is that? Is that Shakira or?
Actual cat.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought you were just speaking metaphorically.
No.
Just gotta give me cats some medicine.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
He's a stud in the old bedroom, our
Medicine only
John.
happens at the weekend.
He's a stud in the bedroom, our John, like.
I am, mate.
But yeah, it's well, we're looking good at the moment, but we're not out of the woods yet, John. So don't worry. Only low risk on this. I mean, you're up. What are we up? We are up 11 pips. 12 pips there. I'm going to be taking 50% off out around 23887. What will be much? It'll be about $50 if that, right? And then I'll be going risk free, and then we're going to see you think about if this daily, look at that daily now. What range is the daily in? Well, the daily is in this range here, right? And the reason it's in this range is because we've got a level here, and we've got a level here, and we close bearish back into the range, okay? And then you've got a level here. Even though this one came straight through, we've still got to class this as a range, okay? You've got a level there, level there. So that's the range you're in. So technically, what should this daily do today? Top wick, and then a flip to the downside. And we know this daily can come all the way down, to here, because if you look left, This daily, yes, it closed here, but this daily came all the way down and tapped. So in one daily candle, we can go from here, where we're at now, to here in one daily candle. So if we've caught this top wick, it's fairly straightforward wing back, like there's an area where you reject from, and we're just trying to see if we're going to do this. That is it. If we've caught this, then we're looking at, I think it was a, what was it, 10 to 1, 11 to 1, so 11 to 1 on this trade. Okay, and that's why I'm taking 50% out, and then I let the rest rock. So if it was like, let's say our target was only maybe here, then I would probably take 75% out and leave the rest. Okay, but because I know we can run quite far now with the daily, then I'm happy to leave the rest on 50%. Okay, new 15-minute close, okay? Let's see what's going to happen here. We've closed back into the area. So you would re-enter if... The thing what saved me from getting out at break even is the hour. The hour is still respecting this level. And when the hour respects this level, it's only happened once though, guys. This is the thing, right? It's only happened once. It's all we're going off. It's the only thing we can go off. The last time we closed respecting here, you pull back to at least this level. That's all I'm going off. If it goes straight up now, we have a look left, make sure. Before. If price goes straight up now, price has never ever closed respecting this level and then drove through with the next candle. It's never ever done it. Okay, it's never done it. It's always just drove straight through. So again, would that just be new data? Would you just put it down as new data? Yeah, potentially. You could look at another entry off the 15. If the 15 pulls back up to 23904, you could look at another entry. But again, the overall probability of this trade, it's still not the best because it's only been up there a few times. So it's completely up to yourself what you do. But what you could do is if the 15 came up, you could get another sell stop underneath. If you do flip, highly likely, okay, that's the flip now to drive down. Or you could look for another wing back sell around the support level, around there, 23904, which is the hour. If we pop past this wick and break a low, we might get a nice pop down. Let's get a pop, 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 pop.
Will I make a brew?
I'll see you in a few.
See you in a few.
You're not working today, John?
It looks like it could be.
Oh, you might be. You're a top grafter, aren't you? Top grafter. La 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 la. Come on, 15. Are you going to pop down for us? 5. Take your time, oh, just say high tides in Chemis. Shut me up. Next low tide, 8 o'clock. So that should work up between 6 till 7, won't it? It'll be coming in, won't it?
Was this that 30-minute thing that you were, was it 15? Was it 15 you were looking?
This was from, yeah, I wasn't the one. Yeah, it was more than 15 really, but it was a case of really away. I would put this down as a 15-minute fake out back into the area, but we know that the one was the deciding factor whether this one's going to close respecting.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's a case of if we can avoid getting stopped out at break even here, we do start breaking into these zones. If we get a 1 hour close below this and a fake out on the one, we are laughing. We're in the money today. Okay? We're in the money today. Oh, ask Emma if you can make a latte. And then she's like, yeah, cheeky bastard. She's probably busy in the house and that. Pack it out like, oh, what's it mean as a latte? She proper looks after me, bless her.
This is what we want to see.
Yeah. So I'm going to be taking 50% out, Dan. Oh. And then I'll let the rest rock. I was just saying to John, if we can get this 1 hour fake out back below this level, we're in the money today and avoid getting tapped out.
That would be awesome.
Got 7 minutes left of this execution. Oh, I think this is going to let me again. Because it's a low lot. I bet this just closes the trade out. I bet you. So, did you watch England the other night, Dan?
I did.
Tell you what, do you know who played alright? It wasn't amazing, but he was better than he is. Rashford.
Yeah.
Alright. He actually ran. He actually sprinted once. But how good is Elliot Anderson?
Oh,
Wow.
unreal.
Good we sold him. I don't know, he reminded me of... I don't know, he's like a mixture of Gaza Peter Beardsley in because he's been playing CDM, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't think he was like a CDM player because he is quite small in that. But he just fits that role so well. He just mops everything up. The last 2 games, Finley, he was being superb. Absolute superb.
Nice for a pass as well.
Yeah.
So, definitely what we need.
Yeah.
For now, very good game.
And what is Forrest doing getting Pudge?
Oh,
My God. I think he's out of his depth, mate. I think he was lucky. He was lucky with that cup run. When he won the cup. I think he was lucky. I think he's out of his depth in the Premier League. I don't rate him as a manager. A lot of managers do that. They come to like Ten Hag, they come to the league and they think they can smash it because they've smashed it in, I don't know, the Portuguese league. And they come and then Amarin, another example, smashed it up in his last league, comes to the Premier League, gets battered. So I really don't know.
It's a tough one. They've got a good squad for us as well, so
Yeah, they have like. But I think he might have got him on because the owner said when he came and took over, he went, he wants to win them a European trophy, and Pudge has done that with a shit team because Tottenham were dreadful that season. But I think they were dreadful because of him, and I think it was just luck. But still, he won a cup, and I think he's gambling. I think the owner's gambling here just to win a European Cup because he's already said that. But I want Forest to do well. All the northern teams I want to do well, really. Apart from Liverpool. But they're not really northern, are they? They're southerners. Anything south of Middlesbrough is southern.
very true. I think they'll do all right. I think they'll struggle to break into the. I think it's going to be a tough one
this season.
Yeah.
I honestly, I actually think, and nobody's saying this, I think Chelsea will win the league.
Yeah.
I do. The money they spend. Well, actually, no. Liverpool. If Liverpool don't win the league, that would be embarrassing for them. The money they've spent and the players they've got.
Want them to do well. They'll be petty. Really petty.
No, I'm petty. I want them to get relegated. Get them out of the league, man. In a way, I wanted this.
Work well with it.
You are?
I hope he doesn't work well with Ekatike.
Yeah.
No.
But for me, Ekatike scored, but he hasn't looked the best. Like, he done nothing against us. Even though he scored, somebody laid him off and he slotted in the bottom left corner. If you missed that, you would have been proper dog shit. Do you know what I mean? But other than that, he was non-existent. But then again, you've got it on the other hand, you've got to say, well, you know, first few games in the Premier League, he's just getting his feet. So he might be unreal in the future. You just don't know, but yeah, he's that though. He's still a little rat. Can't stand him. I think for play, Joey Barton hit the nail. Did you see what Joey Barton said?
Yeah.
Like, he hit this. What I like Joey Barton, right? He just says how it is. He says what people think. He doesn't give a shit, and I like that about him. Like, and he basically just said, for the greater good of football, Newcastle should have flung him in the reserves and fucked him off. Because what is a contract now? That means any player now in a contract can get out of it. You just do what Isaac done, which is embarrassing. And he said every team, every game, he goes to now in the Premier League, every fan should be booing him. And he was even saying even Liverpool fans. But you're not going to get that because the Liverpool fans are worst fans ever. So it's just like, everything what's wrong with footballers, he showed it. I'm still pissed off about it now. I need to stop talking about it. Get it all out, Peter. Get it all out.
Well, that's it. Yeah, it's a good platform to get it out.
I just hope this Nick Waldemar is unreal. It'd be class if he flops, Isaac, and Nick Waldemar like absolutely smashes, rips up the league.
Yeah.
I'd love that. I'm not too sure because I've not really seen much of him. I watched the Germany game the other day, but he wasn't that good, to be honest with you. So he didn't play that good in it.
Yeah, well, I don't think he was getting the service in the first.
Yeah.
The first one. So, and he's still young. Like I say, wait for a little bit, let Eddie get his hands on him.
Yeah.
I think he'll be decent enough.
Yeah.
I just think it'll take a little bit of time to get used to the Premier League. But I've seen like a few of his goals from last season, and some of them are.
Oh, some of them are mint, mate.
So,
See that one he came from the halfway line, took like 3 players on?
Yeah.
Unreal.
So, he likes to play with his feet as well. So,
yeah. That 30's closed beautifully, guys. So you might get a top wick first. Well, that was 15 minutes ago, my bad. We are not there. We are not. God, I'm gonna go make a latte, me. I will be back. If we hit 23887, take 50% out and go risk free. Okay, because it is an area we could easily tap and then come back up. And if you come back up again, you're hitting stops. No doubt about it. You're hitting stops. Okay. So yeah.
right here.
Once we tap that, I will be back in a second. Making a brew. Be back in a few.
Great robot impression.
Yeah.
Making a brew.
Be back in a few. Be back in a second, guys. Won't be long.
Mainly just fucking waiting for this 2 hour close, really, for me.
On gold,
I think
or?
it's gonna, yeah, on gold. I don't think it's gonna close bullish though. I don't know whether to keep the trade open, really.
Where your stops?
3618.86. I'm not in it. It's a buy stop.
Above the 2.
Yeah.
Oh, 11 minutes.
I mean, it could put them in minutes, but I just don't know. I don't know whether it's worth keeping the buy stop on.
Mhm. What time? Get off. Oh, I am going nowhere.
Got customers in with that.
Hmm.
The thing is, it's fucking damp. Like they want me to fucking work in the wet, and then when they get a fucking product that ends up not looking fucking great, then do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I complain anyway.
What is it that you've got to do?
Landscaping. So
Yeah.
today I've got to go and do an acre and a bit of lawn, which I reckon is probably going to be fucking damp as fuck. But it's for a commercial client, and he's like, oh well, I've got guests coming in on Saturday, and I'm like, well, I can't really help that. The weather's crap. You know what I mean? But he really wants us to go and do it, and then we've got this other customer who needs a fucking aggregate whacker plated to get it ready for patio to go in.
Yeah.
So it's just and the thing is, if you whack a plate aggregate when it's damp or when it's wet, you end up with like a sort of a lumpy result, or it can end up making the patio sink once you put something on top of
Yeah.
it, which obviously ends up not being the result
That you want.
and not the result the customer wants either, because it's expensive.
Yeah.
She's trying to get us to rush it, and you can't really rush it.
Things are weather dependent on the so.
He said to her, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to do it. I really do want to fucking do it, because that's our bread and butter. It's if they don't do it, there's no money in the fucking bank.
Well, that's it. At the end of the day, you want the job finished.
But at what cost? You know what I mean? Like, you want to? Should we end up fucking compromising it? Not really, from a professional standpoint. It's not something that we want to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Toughy.
But probably am going to go out.
Have you got a funded account? No. Was it?
Morning, Spice. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm back, guys. I'm back. So there'll only be a few. Got a lot to do today as well. Come on, follow the sun. Which way the wind blows. Wish I could play some good tunes, guys. Oh, exactly what I was thinking. Hello. Come on, how are you going to pop down? 15 minutes. What's happening? We still close bearish. Nice another 15-minute close. Yeah, it's just normally just a clean drop through. So this should play out nicely, guys, really. Play out nicely. Yeah. What's that? Do a bit of admin while I wait, guys. Got loads to do today, you know. Loads to do.
Busy, busy, busy.
Busy, busy, busy. So if you watch on TikTok, if you want to come and see the charts we're trading, currently up $46. Head over to YouTube and you can actually see me live trading. We've got sells on NAS 100. I don't know why that Zoom link's not working for the calendar. Tell you what, that's what I can sort out while I'm here. Because that is a pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, I set it all up, but for some reason the link's not working. What was it saying to you then, Dan? Just
So if you click on the link, it was just like loading up the website.
yeah.
For the web Zoom, and it was just saying error 3001. Something that the room wasn't found. So,
Okay. Look at this. Today, tomorrow. Actually, I'm not on tomorrow, guys, unfortunately. Not now, anyway.
not now.
Delete. Wait, why the fuck is this not working? I did. So remember, it should be this. It should be the same link every time.
Yeah.
Waiting room. Only how to enable continuous meeting. Host off on computer audio. Where's the fucking link? Geezer. Advanced. advanced. And another 15-minute bearish close there.
Let's go.
That's a chat GPT meetings. Here we go. Here we go. So that one is JR.1, right? And this one, JR.1. So why is that not where? It's the same link every time. Okay, so let's delete tomorrow. Oh, won't let me delete. Okay, edit. This I'm following meetings. Continue. Every weekday, Monday to Friday. That is strange. Maybe because I'm in it now, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to wait till that. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to work that out. Don't know why it's doing that. Okay, it's a new 1 hour now, guys. Let's have a look how this one's closed. Oh, look at that. It's a lovely one. Okay. So, one has closed bearish. Fantastic. There's nowhere else to go apart from tapping 23887. You could get another entry off sell stop underneath if you wanted to. Another entry. Stops at this point. You could just go above the high. If you come back up now, you're breaking the highs at that point. So if you want, you could. I think I'm going to add another position on. I'm going to get another position on, guys. I've entered again for another position. Okay, so another $100. I'm in for another sell. If you don't want to do that, you could have sell stops on. If you want. But I have took another short position from here. Stops are the same for me.
Alright, I'm going to head off and I'm going to go and get some work done.
Yeah, no worries, John.
Good day, buddy.
I'll see you next week. I'll be on all week next week, John. So if you're about in the weather,
you're not working tomorrow. Or doing thingy.
Yeah,
tomorrow,
I'm going away. Yeah, going away tomorrow.
Right, well, I'll probably catch you next week then, alright?
Yeah, no worries, geezer. Have a
Good
good
luck
one.
next week,
See you
guys.
later, buddy.
Bye.
Right, he's a good lad, John, isn't he? He's a good lad. Is he still on? He's gone now. Oh, he's a fucking asshole, isn't he? What an asshole. What an asshole John is. I can't stand him. He just talks too much. I'm only joking, John. It's just a joke, mate. It's just a joke. Yeah, so the one's closed back into the area fantastically, right? Now, it's not hitting off anything. There's nowhere else for it to go, really, to come and to tap this zone. So you can either get another sell stop underneath the hour, or I've took another position there. Because I like how the 1 hour's closed. So I'm in another position, straight into profit. Not much. Same lot size, Same lot size. So if I hit stops, I'm $200. I'm still less than 0.5% risk on it. So it's just a case of this hour flipping and driving to the downside. That is it, really. Managing risk. The thing with the managing risk thing, if hour drives up, it's either going to smash stops, or I can't see it being able to drive up without tapping this. I think it's got to tap this if it wants to drive up. But if it does, it's just new data. There's nothing we can do about it, really, guys. It's just, it is what it is. If the hour drives up and it stops. So yeah, I'm still in. Can this 15 flip? We've got a second entry on. If you want to get a second entry on. If you want to play it safe, then you could get a sell stop underneath the 15. If this 15 does flip, it's highly likely that it's not going to flip, activate you, then push back up. I would imagine if it does flip, you're going to get that push down at that point. So you could potentially have another sell stop on underneath if you wanted to. Another thing we can do, and this is what you call stacking positions, you could get a sell stop underneath, but as soon as that sell stop gets activated, you go risk free on this second entry or the first entry. You basically take the risk off the table, so you're still only ever in 2 trades. Does that make sense? But you're stacking up on the position. So let's say you put a sell stop on here. If this flipped now, activates, you could then go risk free on the second one or the first one, and then you're still only ever risking 2 trades. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whether this 15 is going to flip, that's all. But I wouldn't really watch off the 15 because I can actually see this 15 closing bullish. I can actually see us come maybe back up here and then come down. Because it's a new hour now. So you've got an hour. You've got 1 whole hour to mess about. So this hour could spend 45 minutes pushing up. All the way in this 1 hour, here's the thing. This 1 hour can come and test this previous wick if it wants to. It shouldn't really break the wick, but it can come and test it and then flip. I'll tell you what, if this 1 hour does push to this level, I will get a sell stop off the one for a third position. I don't normally take third position because my risk's normally like 1%, but because I'm only risking like $100 on each, which is hardly anything, well, it's less. These 2 trades alone comes to less. It'll be about 0. What will it be? $200. 1% is 500. Now it's 0.2%. Is that right? 0.2% on these 2 trades alone. Nothing. So you could actually get a third position on underneath the 1. So if we pull back to here, I will then get a sell stop underneath the hour. Okay. You know what? Let's get that on for the trade IDs. Try. Stop. Where would the entry be? Entry would be here. At 2, 3, 8, 9, 4, 2. Stop loss would the same. Tape action would be the same. this is gonna get 15, like. Yeah, because what I don't want to do is get it on too early, because if this 15 closes like this, the new 15 might want to come and create a bottom wick for it and then take us up. So I just want to avoid that bottom wick on the 15. If it goes without me. But I haven't got sell stops on yet. I'd like to tap this zone first before getting sell stops on. But I'm in this for another entry anyway, so I've got 2 trades on this. Look at this 15 now. Oh, lovely, Dan. Lovely latte.
Finish my coffee.
Right. So we've got that now. What coffee do you have?
Colombian instant.
Oh, Colombian instant. Colombian instant. Where's that from?
Colombia?
Oh, you go all the way to Colombia for your coffee, do you?
I get it hand delivered.
Do you?
Yeah. Colombian coffee beans. No, it's not. Aldi.
Bit of Aldi, mate.
Cheap coffee. I'm not a connoisseur. I'm out, I'll have a latte. Okay.
Okay. Will do. See, oh, the 15s came back down there. So that would have activated you. That would have activated you. And if this buy flips, you're thinking, oh shit. This is why it's just important just to wait. I need that area tap to get a sell stop on. Yes, it could easily go, and we could just go off the hourly time frame if we wanted to, because the hourly, if you just watched that in the hourly, you wouldn't get stressed. You'd just be like, well, the times where you've rejected from me, you've always came and tapped this. If it doesn't, it's nothing much more I can do. It's just Forex. It's just new data. I can't do anything else. Can't do anything more. So and that's all it is really. Well, let's see. Let us see. So if I can pull back up, I will get that sell stop on underneath again. Another one. The thing with this though, just be aware that if you're using the same lot, your stop is now bigger. So it won't actually be $100 risk, will it? It'll be whatever you're risking at that point. That's one thing you've got to be aware of. Okay, while we wait. I wonder who bloody killed that chair. They haven't found him, have they? Wonder who it was. Do you think it was just some madman, like it was having a debate with before, and the guy wasn't happy with his answers, or do you think it was like to do with a bit of conspiracy, the far left organising it? Do you know what I mean?
Hard to say. Just probably somebody just doesn't like what he speaks.
Yeah. Because he has had some debates where he really pissed people off.
Well, this is it, and I mean it's difference of views. So, like, it shouldn't result in this sort of outcome.
Yeah.
People should be able to debate the views and their opinions on things without it leading to violence, but to judgmental and opinionated as a species. That we think our opinions trump everybody else's opinion.
Yeah.
So But then this is how wars and things lead to violence, isn't it? It's just shit.
Yeah.
It is shit.
Yes.
And I
You know-
didn't agree with a
you know
lot
what?
of things he said, but I think people were entitled to their opinion.
That's the thing with social media right now, and this is what I used to always say with the army, because with the army, with a job like I'd done in the army, you've seen the world, but you went to all the shit places in the world, right?
Yeah.
And you know that there's loads of evil out there, loads of evil. The world's a horrible place, man. Right? Humans are horrible species. But people at home don't see it, or they didn't see it until social media came along. And now people are starting to see it, and now everyone's like, oh my god, it's an awful world. It's always been an awful world. This is normal. This is normal, it's just we're seeing it now. Look at that lass who was bloody killed on the train.
Yeah.
Like that stuff like that's all happened loads. But it's just now that we've got social media, it's a huge thing. But yeah. But it is, I mean, I felt really sorry for that girl. He like stabs her in the neck, and she, like, the way she looks at him in fear, she hasn't realised she's been stabbed.
Yeah.
And do you know what's even worse? Not one person helped her.
Yeah.
They all walked off. Like, fucking... Where's the fucking humanity? Humanity, it just shows... Fucking... Oh my god. Awful, man. Awful.
Yeah, I don't like my head. And something has to give. There's too much tension about,
Yeah.
and it's inequalities. This is what it is. We've had this conversation many a time, and there's a narrative that it's the movement of people
Yeah.
around the globe that's causing all of these problems, and it's these human gangs and rapist gangs and things like that that are coming in the boats across the water to your country, and this is what they're going to do to your women. They're going to steal your jobs and all of this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And to a certain point, there's truth in that, but you overinflate it to create a narrative that suits you and diverts your attention away from the real problems that your country faces and that your society faces, and it stems greatly from inequality
Yeah.
and lack of funding in certain areas and things like this, which are big factors into crime and lifestyle in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we don't tax the people that need to be taxed, so that funding can be spread out throughout our country.
Doesn't it make you think, though, communism? Probably not a bad thing.
Well, there's pros and cons.
Probably not a bad thing.
You know, I mean, you look at places like Russia and
Dan,
China.
Just to jump in, I know obviously we're having a deep conversation, but I've got the cell stops on underneath now. We've had that pullback, so that's on. But yeah, go on, carry on.
Right, I think that's a big thing. Is
Yeah.
that I honestly believe that we have our attention diverted from real problems and mass people.
Did you hear about Germany's politicians?
Nah.
No, so basically, there's a party in Germany. It's basically our Reform Party in the UK, right? Similar. They're the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
11 politicians have weirdly died. Suicide, accidents. 11. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong. Is there no such thing as coincidence or what? Like 11 politicians have died. There's something going wrong in Germany, like, because they're basically looking to get into power, you see.
Yeah.
And the people in power are probably just wiping them out. This is a big no. Awful, isn't it? Awful. Really put the mood down here, Dan. Anyway, fishing. I like big fish, round fish, little fish, fat fish, skinny fish, blue fish, green fish, yellow fish.
Red fish.
What type of fish do you like, Dan?
Land fish.
Land fish. I would love to have a marine fish tank. Do you know, with like clownfish and things like that? But it's so expensive. Like one fish could be like 100 quid, and if one little thing's wrong, whether it's the temperature in there or whatever, the pH level, whatever, it could just wipe out the full tank.
Yeah, difficult, very difficult to maintain.
Yeah. I did have a big 250 litre tropical tank, but when we moved to this house, there's just nowhere to put it, so we have got rid of it. But that was alright. Oh, God. Come on, Naz, what you doing? I wanna take it down, what you see to anybody can.
Yeah, this our old step.
Yeah, I think it will. I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, what have we got? Let's have a look at 30, because 30's got 7 minutes. Let's say this 30 doesn't flip. Let's have a look at what the 30s have done. What have the 30s done in the past? So, if the 30 doesn't flip in 7 minutes, then price hasn't rejected from here, closed bearish, and then closed bullish without tapping this zone. So that means it's new data, which is not good. Okay, it's not good. So we don't really want a 30 bullish close. We ideally want the 30 to flip and come and tap this level. But we're going off the one, really. The one's gotta be the one. The one's gotta be the one what comes down. And we've had a bearish close, but this one had already tapped this level, and we haven't tapped it yet. So yeah, I can actually see us getting a 30 bullish close, and then the new 30 being the one what pushes down. But yeah, we're still looking good for this, guys. Still looking good. And this trade was technically, you could probably say this was a wing back sell. However, it was a bit of a dodgy wing back sell. You could probably say this, you could take this off the 15-minute fake out, and then you've identified that you've closed respecting, and then top wick, you could have another wing back sell, which I've entered. Okay, but then sell stops back in, back to the downside. So that's your 3 positions. That's the reason why we've entered these. We're not in the 3rd position yet, mind. But if you get a doji style candle here on this 15, that's a very good sign. Even though the 30's closing bullish, if you get a doji style candle, good sign the next 15 is likely going to open up and just drive straight through. So, looking good. I have got this 3rd position on to the downside. Five minutes for a 15-minute close.
Come on, 15. Yep.
Come on, the 15. What are you doing for the rest of the day, Dan?
I'm not sure. Not sure. It is raining on and off here now, so it's probably going to be like that all day.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get washing done.
Well, we've got a target, right? So I don't know if you can see on YouTube, but I've got a target. So at the bottom it says, be part of our journey. Subscribers goal. 100. First goal. 100 we've got to get to. We're on 17. I'm on 17 subscribers. It'd be really appreciated, guys, if you could head over, subscribe to the channel if you watch the recording or on TikTok. It would massively help. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away something. Yes, I'm going to be giving away something. So if we hit 100 subscribers, out them 100 subscribers, I'm going to give away something to one of them 100 subscribers. How's that? Every time we hit a goal, I'm going to give something away.
If it's a foot pick.
It's not a foot pick. It's not a foot massage.
Right.
It's not a head massage, Dan, unfortunately for you. I know you'd really like that.
I would really like it.
But it's not. Fortunately. But it'd be something good. It'd be something good. And it's not going to be a daft fucking PDF of some setups. Like,
Nice.
you know, it's going to be something. It's going to be something decent. And I'm not going to do a PDF and say the value of this PDF is £1,000, but you're getting it for free.
For free?
It's not going to be like that. Oh, we might get activated here. Look at this 15 now, Dan. That means... Oh, here we're there. Is that the 30? Oh, the 30 might flip bearish.
Come on, 30.
Still 2 minutes left of it. Doesn't really need to flip bearish, really. As long as this 15 closes like this, probably a good sign. I need to put a message in the community group. So I've got 23 members in the school community, yet I've got 17 people subscribed to the YouTube channel. That's not good.
Something doesn't add up.
Something doesn't add up.
So, like and subscribe, or you can put it.
So,
I'm sure I've subscribed.
yeah.
I'll double check.
Copy. I'm gonna put a help the channel give away at 100 subscribers. Head over to YouTube and hit subscribe button. Give me 100 subscribers, head over to YouTube and hit subscribe. Many thanks. Many thanks. The thing you can do on this one, I've noticed. Everyone. Okay, done. Okay, 15 closed bullish. That means a 30 closed bullish. It's never done this. Okay, but we are going off the one. The one should be the stronger time frame. Can we see this one flip to the downside? Can we see a flip? We're close to getting activated on the third position. Come on! Get down there. Get down. You're in the garage. Just in the garage, guys. 2 seconds. Your car's in the garage, isn't it? No more tea. In the mop.
They're all mocked.
What are we looking? Oh, we're down. We're down. I've missed it. I've missed it. Okay, I'm going to take... Dan, why didn't he shout me?
Man, I did.
Take 50% out of that first trade. I'm now risk-free on the first trade. It's up to you what you do. I'm just going to take 50% out of all of them, right? I'm going to go risk-free on all. Execution. Okay. Oh, that's cut me off. It's cut me off one of them. You little fucker. Why has he done that? You little shitbag. Close my third trade. Why has it done that? Not my third one. My first entry one. Anyway, we're in. So I'm now risk-free on all these trades, guys. We're risk-free. We've got another entry on here. Got activated. Which we're also risk-free. We've got 3 trades on this now. Now, here's the thing. If this hourly closes below this level, 23886, really nice for us. Really, really nice for us. Okay. I'm so pissed off about this trade. This first one, it's closed me out on this first one. Quite annoying. However, we are up 21 pips on the first one. We are up 12 pips on the second one, so that's 33. And we are up 7, 33, 7, 8, 9, 40 pips. We're up. We are up 40 pips so far. Trade ideas. TP 1. It. That's what the first one was. Might get stopped there yet. Hang on. It. Oh, we're flying. Come on, baby. 7. I didn't actually put the second one on. So we're up 41 pips, guys, right? We've took 50% out the trade. Which was about $100 I've took out already. Okay, so we're up $100 so far. We've still got open trades. I've only got 2 because it's closed one of mine. I don't know why it's done that. I don't know whether I've slipped and moved press the close button or what. But yeah, other than that, we've got all we're after now really. If this one can close back below this level, fantastic, because that'll also be the 2 faking out. And if we can avoid a top wick from the next 2, we can avoid this top wick from the next 2, and we flip to the downside. Fantastico. Fantastico. Okay, so I'm still in this. What time am I on? 10 to 11. I'm probably going to leave it with you now. Another win for the stream. I'm only going to put this down as 1 win, right? Because it's sort of... We had 2 extra entries on the same idea. So we'll put this down as just 1 win on this. So yeah. We have sells on NAS. Up 40 pips so far with flyers. We've got flyers. We're risk free. All the risks off the table. Let's see how we get on. Guys, that's the trade done for me. Got open trades. I'm not here tomorrow. Next week I should be on all week. If anything, it'll be Wednesday. I'm not on, but I should be on all week. Thanks. If you're watching on TikTok, make sure you follow the channel. Head over to YouTube as well. Subscribe to the channel. Where I trade live Forex every day from 8 AM. If you're on YouTube and you watch the recording, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week. All right, guys. Toodaloo. Catch you later.
Good weekend, bud.
See you later, TikTok. Bye bye. See you later, Dan. Peace out, mofo.